Welcome back to episode 26 of Off the Wall podcast. I'm your host, Bobby, joined by Matt and Melo. Episode 26, the Chase Utley episode,
If
right?
we if we're gonna declare it that, yes, we'll take it.
We'll give
World
it to you, Matt.
Series champion Chase Utley.
Yeah. Dodger great too.
Yes, taking out shortstops and second basemen left and right.
You know it.
Yeah. All right. So, not much to really get into today. Kind of a lighter episode. Um, kind of an uneventful week in Major League Baseball, but we're going to be going over the Reid Detmers no hitter on Tuesday night, and then a few other moments from that game, like Trout hitting a home run off Brett Phillips, Rendon hitting a home run lefty, then Josh Naylor's big night the other night with his clutch home runs, and then him going absolutely bananas in the dugout. And then, yeah, I mean, Christian Yelich hit for the cycle on Wednesday today.
I think he's back.
I think so too. We'll get into that. Everyone in Melo's division is apparently good this year. They're all over 500.
Ugh.
we'll get
Okay.
into we'll get into our three segments: red light, green light, Atta Boy, and caught napping, like we did last episode. And then we'll go over some players who are starting off it. So yeah, that's the rundown for today. So let's get into it. First up, we got to talk about the no hitter. Reid Detmers last night, the 25th rookie. Oh, sorry, the 25th rookie to ever throw a no hitter. Good for the Angels.
Where are they from?
The Anaheim Angels.
Fucking right.
Things are just going right for the Angels this year. What do you guys think? Is this year magical?
Melo, go ahead. Your area.
I said this last week, and they're just proving my point again. The Angels are very fun to watch this year, and I've watched a lot of Angel games, and it seems like last night was kind of the icing on the cake. No hitter, the 12th no hitter in Angels history. Good for them. A lot of loyal fans in Orange County. They've been bad for a couple years, well, for a while. I'm happy. I'm actually happy to see Trout and Otani and Rendon all on the field having nice starts to their season.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty cool thing to see your team throw a no hitter, but I mean this just adds to the aura of the Angels right now. You have Shohei Otani and Mike Trout, and then you have this guy that you drafted a couple years ago come up in his ninth career MLB start, throw a no hitter. I mean, and when pitching is the thing that's been holding you back for all these years, and now you got this homegrown kid come up in his ninth start, throw a no hitter. You got some things to look forward to, I'd say. Pretty promising for the Angels.
Angels are 21-11 right now. Obviously good for first place in the AL West. I know it's early, but things are really looking good. Everything's going right for the Anaheim Angels right now. There you go.
Thank you very much.
I had to throw it. I wasn't even gonna say it, but I just
Don't
want to
even
make you feel
don't
better.
even think about it.
But everything's going right for them. And I don't know how long this is gonna last. Hopefully the whole season. Because like Shohei was showing emotion the other night when he scored, I think, on the walk off from Rendon. Like we didn't see that from him last year. Like it's just cool to see these guys actually winning ball games. These star-studded players who we've been dying to get back in the postseason. Trout, obviously Otani. I don't know. It's a fun team.
It seems like some of that Disney magic from Disneyland has made its way up the street to Angel Stadium. I don't know. Let's see how long Tinkerbell keeps waving her wand. I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a hater.
Yeah.
Not a hater.
That sounded
That was hater material right there. I mean, come on. You don't believe in the likes of Trout, Otani, Rendon?
I like them.
Evidently,
They're fun.
Yeah, but you're saying they rely on Tinkerbell magic to keep them going.
Those were your exact words. They're not real. They're relying on magic.
Quote me on that. Then. Put that in a quote and let's post it on Around the Diamond and let's see what everyone else thinks. It's
Okay, obviously it's
hard.
early,
Yes.
but I mean, I don't know. Like Rendon hitting a home run lefty last night in his first career lefty at bat. Like that's just so. Like, I don't know. Like it's stupid, but like I don't know. It's just so like right. Like everything's just going right for them.
I mean, sometimes that's a good thing. Like, obviously, it's a good thing in the moment, but like sometimes then it wears off and everything just seems to go bad in the second half or later on. But sometimes it's just a good thing and you keep the good vibes rolling the whole way through the season. And it turns out you were forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah. And obviously, like, well, we didn't even bring this up yet, but it was just on a similar kind of note. But how Syndergaard said had to make a note of how this was a real no hitter. A little shot at the Mets, and then he apparently was denying that it had anything to do with the Mets, but he was
What
just
a
saying,
liar.
but obviously it did, because SNY I think like quote or tweeted about him or something, tweeted about it, and he replied, he was like, "This has nothing to do with the Mets. I was just saying about how rare it is for a single pitcher to throw no hitter in today's game." But come on, dude. I would
First
have
of all,
respected it more if he was like, "You know what? Yeah, it was, and we threw a real no hitter."
he shouldn't be talking because he should be apologizing to every single Met fan and that organization because he was not available for them the last like couple years.
Yeah, well,
That's it.
yeah, but now he's doing his
I
thing.
thought there was gonna be more things to come
Yeah,
out of my
so did
mouth,
I.
but that's it.
Yeah, so did I. I was kind of waiting, but anyway. But yes, I mean Trout's doing good, obviously. I
As
mean that's
expected.
yeah, and Taylor Ward. I think we've talked about him multiple times on this podcast, but he's another like got you guys like that. Okay, hold on. I was just about to say something. Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Hey,
Championship teams have guys step up and surprise players like that. It's May 11th right now, but I'm not calling the Angels a championship team or a contender or anything like that. But that's what championship teams have. Players step up and have surprise seasons, have star-like seasons, and I don't know.
It's whose supporting cast is the best because you have the main characters on every team. Otani, Trout, Rendon, even if you want to throw him in there. But then it's who can step up for what team. The David Fletcher, the Taylor Ward, like we said, the Jared Walsh.
Yeah.
It's what of the supporting actors like happened for the Braves last year. They had guys
Exactly.
step up. So it's just a matter of who can step up and fill in the spots.
Yeah. I don't know. It's looking good.
now
Looking
he
good.
can get lit up in his next start in his next like 5 starts. And it's like okay, which is I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I mean, obviously the no hitter is like you can't do any better than that unless it's like a perfect game. But
Yeah.
good for the Angels.
Yeah. Did he have a walk, 2 walks?
There was an error. I know that. Didn't Jared Walsh make an error? I don't know if he he had one walk.
1 walk.
And Jared Walsh also made an error because I saw a clip of Jared Walsh like celebrating kind of that it was called an error, that he made an error, that he like made an error just because I don't remember what inning it was or anything, but he was like celebrating that he made an error. So it wasn't.
It must have been later in the innings because if he's celebrating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Shout out to Halo Bros. Happy for them today.
Yeah. We I think I was the only one preseason that picked the Astros to win this division. And right now, I think so too, right? I don't think you guys.
No,
I
we
think
said
Matt talked you into it. The Mariners.
Seattle.
Yeah. But right now, again, take it for what it's worth, being the 11th or 10th of May, whatever it is, at this point. The Angels are a game in front of the Astros in the West, and Seattle 7 games back at 14 and 18.
Mm.
Again, it's May, but we'll see. The Astros are currently on an 8-game winning streak, backed by Justin Verlander. Or Justin Verlander, not backed by Justin Verlander, but he's played a big factor in that. And I think he was your something the last week, Matt. You picked him for one of your segments, I think, or
Yeah,
2
I
weeks
had him
ago.
for, green light. Our
Yes.
first green light.
Yeah. But he's basically back. And I think the Astros and Angels are really gonna make a push for this division. And I don't think that's a bold statement anymore.
No.
Angels will be back in the playoffs this year.
Wow.
I think so. I mean, Trout needs to be back in the playoffs.
Yes, he does.
I think the Angels can do it though this year.
I'm gonna hold
AL
off on back. Okay.
AL East has been slightly disappointing. The Red
Yankees.
Sox Rays aren't doing quite as good as expected. Blue Jays also not
Did
quite.
you say
Yankees
the Yankees?
are
Okay. Yes.
overperforming.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I was gonna say. I agree. It's okay.
Okay. And with extra wild card spots, it makes it even easier now. So
All right. Since you mentioned the AL East, we didn't really talk about this in the preview of the episode, but the Boston Red Sox, what's going on? They're sitting at 11 and 19,
Look at how happy he's getting.
which is the 3rd worst record in the American League. It's not exactly good. They're 11 games back of first place. I know I wasn't high on them at all to begin the season, but I didn't expect them to be this bad.
Baltimore
When-
Orioles have a better record than them right now.
Yeah. They it's just there's not really much else to say. They have the same record as the Cubs right now. At what point does okay, no, hold on. Let me change my question. Can you see the Red Sox being sellers at the deadline? Or not sellers? A name that has been floating around, Xander Bogaerts.
that's what I was gonna say. Sell Bogarts because he's not gonna sign back evidently. So
That would be crazy because he's like, I don't know if he would be considered a franchise player, but he's been their shortstop for a very long time. Would you? I don't remember
I
how
would
long
give him
he's been
that
with them.
label. I mean,
Yeah.
I would even go as far as like compare this to if he would get traded to like the Manny Machado to the Dodgers, the rental, like give a team
Yeah.
a slight boost in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's been the Red Sox shortstop, everyday shortstop since 2014. So
Wow.
that's a long time. Okay, that was definitely longer than I expected. But yeah, and he's batting 348 right now. So he's definitely having good year. And if the Red Sox continue down this path, there's really no reason not to trade him and get something for him.
Exactly. I mean, Trevor's story right now is the story because he has been terrible to start the season. And that could be for numerous reasons. I mean, there's pressure in Boston as compared to playing for the Rockies. He just moved to second base when he was playing shortstop his whole career.
Mhm.
Yeah, lots of different things.
But you can't be that bad.
I know.
The Coors
That's
effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's batting 210 right now.
Ugh.
1 home run, 14 RBIs, 596 OPS. I'm not gonna lie, I do have him in fantasy. So maybe I iced him a little bit by picking him up because but
Almost there to the Mendoza line.
yeah, I don't know. It's just because the thing is their offense has been the problem
Yeah.
because their pitching has been holding it down for the most part, and everyone thought it would be the opposite, that they would score like 10, obviously like 10 runs a game, and then they let up 11. But it's been the opposite. They can't really score. It's just at what point do you hit the panic button if you're the Red Sox?
I don't know about hitting the panic button, but you have to make a decision before the trade deadline. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Of whether you got to assess like the future of this team. I mean, Devers is relatively young, still in his 20s, I would assume.
I think
Right?
he's 24,
Oh, okay.
25, something like that.
Okay, then definitely, yeah. So, I mean, you don't really want to pull a Mookie Betts 2.0 and trade away a superstar like Devers.
But that's, oh, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like that's what it would be like. Obviously, not comparing, like Mookie was much better than Xander. But if they were to get rid of Xander and kind of let him go, that's basically the same thing that happened with Mookie just a few years ago, in a sense.
in a way, I mean, but that was like they were preparing to be not very good then at all, right?
Yeah,
And trading away Xander, they still have other pieces.
yeah,
Devers, JD Martinez, for what
Yeah.
he's worth still. Like he's still a good hitter, but I don't know how much longer he'll still be
yeah. No,
a really good hitter.
yeah. Melo, what do you think about the Boston Red Sox? Any thoughts?
Don't hit the panic button.
No, don't think we'll
Don't
turn
hit the
around?
panic button yet. I'm not saying they're gonna turn it around, but if it's okay, if it's late June before the All-Star break and you're still playing like this, I think you really gotta look at Bogarts because they already got we just finished saying they got screwed with Mookie with this.
Yeah,
They let him walk, and
yeah,
then or they got traded,
yeah.
and I mean, who needs a shortstop right now? I know it's still too early to tell, and God forbid any of these guys get hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who needs a shortstop off the top of my head. Everybody's kind of set right now.
It seems that way.
I mean, consider the teams that were supposed to be in on Correa and Story in the first place.
Okay. Yeah.
Cardinals,
Cardinals, Philly.
they just sent down their shortstop Paul DeYoung. But
What about
yeah,
San Diego? Oh, never mind. No, Tatis will be back by then. Never mind. I don't want him here anyways.
and it's kind of good that you said June because isn't Chris Sale supposed to come back in June?
Chris Sale too. That's right.
So who knows how he's
They
gonna come
rushed him
back?
back last year. He got lit up at the end.
I thought he did.
He did okay, but
I
then
don't remember.
he's
I honestly don't really remember. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Chris Sale coming back could light something under the Red Sox asses somehow. I don't know. But we'll see. All right. Let's you guys want to get into a segment?
Sure.
why not?
Let's let's um let's go into we'll go into red light, green light.
Okay.
Again, we're picking a player that we're in on and that we're buying into for green light, and then red light will be basically a player or team that we're not so high on, that they're kind of overperforming or whatever. We don't really believe it. We'll start off green light. Melo, you have a green light?
So my green light. I've been on them all year, and who knows? I might even change my pick down the road. They are currently in first place in the American League Central. Your Minnesota Twins.
You said
First
it.
one.
Yeah, well,
White Sox who?
Yeah, I know. You said they were going to be in first place on September 1st, and
Almost there.
yeah,
I'm halfway there.
I mean, they have a 2.5 game lead over the White Sox, who have not been doing very well, but they've been doing good recently. But yeah, the Twins might be for real.
They will destroy the Angels in a best of 5.
No. No.
Destroy?
Way. No way.
Correa's
They'd be
gonna
lucky to
come
get
back.
1 or 2.
I'm gonna ride with my Minnesota Twins. The Twinks. As long as they don't have to play the Yankees. I know, like, that's way far down the road.
Hold on. I'm interested to see if
I know there's a
upcoming schedule.
new playoff format now.
Yeah.
So I could be completely dead wrong.
Did they? Hold on. You said something about the Angels. They play them in a 3-game series in August.
For all I know, the Twins could be out of it by then.
No,
And we're
be
not
in
having
first
this
place.
conversation.
They'll be in first place. You said on September 1st.
Yes.
But okay, I like it. Matt, your green light.
So my green light, also a team in the American League East. Bobby's team,
Oh,
the New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers. I was not in on them to start the year.
No, you were not.
I gave them a projected 3rd place, I believe. So middle of the pack. And they've proved me wrong so far. They have been on fire lately. They had what, an 8-game win streak, right?
I thought it was 11.
11.
Yeah, I think that's what it
11,
was.
Whatever it is, they are on a crazy win streak. They're 22-8, first in the AL East, like I said. And they've been lighting it up. The pitching, Nestor Cortez's pitching.
Nasty Nestor, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Michael King coming out of the pen, right?
Yeah, he's electric. Even though he did blow a game the other day, but we won't talk about that.
Well, either way.
That was his first bad appearance of the year.
Yeah, come on. I mean, Judge, Stanton, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson, he's doing horrible.
Okay.
Don't
Anthony Rizzo. I know he's been doing good.
Yes.
So I'm in on the Yankees now.
Wow. Thanks, Matt. I'm so proud of you. I would never pick them just because, I wouldn't hear the end of it. But I appreciate that.
Yeah, you sold us out, man.
I appreciate that.
It's not my team though.
You've changed.
You're right. All right. My green light. I'm going to the players.
You can't say a Yankee.
Oh, well, that's it. Too bad. All right, I guess the end of the episode then.
I'm just kidding.
Heading to the National League West.
Don't say it.
From
Don't say it.
The San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
Carlos Rodon.
Hmm.
In 6 starts this year, 4-1 with a 1.80 ERA, 53 strikeouts. Last year, everyone was kind of 53 strikeouts, which is good for first in the National League, by the way. Last year, I don't know. I feel like some people were saying it was kind of a fluky-ish season. I would say.
Definitely.
I would say a lot of people thought that. And again, it's still early, but great start. A great start to the season. 1.80 ERA, or no? Yes. Did I just make that up? Hold on a second. Yeah, 1.80 ERA. That sounded wrong when I said it out loud. But from the San Francisco Giants, I think he's going to continue and he'll be a Cy Young contender.
Okay. All right.
What, top 5? Top 5, Bobby? Top 7?
I'll go top 5. I'm not going to
Okay.
say finalist. I'll say top 5. I'll finish top 5. Now, red light. Melo. Carlos Rodon.
before I get
Stud.
to the red light, I will give him credit. Like last week at Dodger Stadium, he did lose. They did lose, but he did pitch 6 innings and only allow 2 runs. So I give him credit for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see why he's your green light.
Thanks.
Okay, red light. One of you guys want to go first?
Matt,
Sure.
You guys want to go first?
Matt, go for it.
A team again that we already touched on.
He's gonna say the Yankees for red light now. He changed his mind.
Yep. No. But in their division, fittingly so, red light Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
Not buying them, and this is a flip flop for me because I was pretty in on them to start.
I want to go back. For some reason, I think you had the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 4.
No, I had the Rays 4. I thought.
Okay, that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So which left the Red Sox 2.
Yes.
So that's even worse. They're 11-19, like we said. We read all this. 3-7 in their last 10, and 11 games back in last place in the AL East.
Yeah.
Something's got to give. Whether, like we discussed all this, but whether it is trading somebody at the deadline, taking Bogarts away, whatever it is. But I'm out on the Red Sox, and they're missing the playoffs this year. They're in a huge hole already, so I don't think that's too bold of a take, though.
Yeah. I would probably. Yeah, I don't. Didn't someone say that last year or last episode? We asked for questions, and they're like, "Red Sox are gonna miss the playoffs." I think.
Probably.
But yeah, I don't think
It's
it's
not
that.
a terribly bold take, but
No. Just because number one, obviously, they're very, very, very bad start to the season, but
Yeah.
also because of the depth in the AL East and in the American League as a whole, really. Melo, are you ready for red light or no? Or you want me to go?
You go ahead.
Um. Okay. I picked I picked Eric Hosmer last week, which he still hasn't slowed down. He's still hitting 367. So he might actually just win a batting title this year. But
Wow.
yeah, I'm totally flipping. No, but I'm gonna stick with. Kind of hurts me to say this because I love the guy. I'm gonna stick with a player, but instead go with a pitcher. Zach Greinke.
Oh.
He has a 2.67 ERA. I mean, he's getting outs. He's only has 10 strikeouts in 33 innings. He's getting outs. I think he's figuring out how to just get people to hit the ball soft contact. But he's not going to keep that up at this point in his career. He had a very bad year last year, I believe, if I remember correctly, and I just don't see him continuing this, I guess, early success you would call it. But love the guy, but I just don't see him keeping this up.
You said 2.62 ERA.
2.67.
Oh, there's a lot of pitchers that would kill for that ERA right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Melo.
All right, so my red light. Finally, I get to kind of throw it back in their face. I'm gonna go with the team. They won the World Series last year. They stink right now. That's my red light. Can we pump the brakes on the Atlanta Braves?
we can.
Yeah, so I'm slowing them down. They are currently 14-17 right now. They already lost to a shitty Boston team last night, and they're tied with them again right now. And they got a hard schedule. They got not hard, but they have like a schedule coming up. They got San Diego, they got Milwaukee, they got the Marlins, and they got the Phillies. So Matt, I expect you to take care of them.
Matt, take care of that, please.
take care
Yeah.
of that. It's I don't know. It's yeah, they got Matt Olson, but mm, let's slow down on the Braves.
It was too much magic for them last year.
Yeah. I may or may not have picked them to repeat, but we won't talk about that. All right, let's get into the next segment. Let's go to. I want to go to caught napping. So this will be the player who deserves more recognition, deserves more attention, deserves more credit for his start to the season. Anyone want to go first? Matt, Melo?
Sure. Yeah.
Matt?
So my caught napping, a guy who was featured on our fantasy studs and duds graphic earlier today, Wednesday. So Brandon Drury as a stud. He's hitting of the Cincinnati Reds. In case you couldn't follow Drury's career, because I could not have told you he was on the Cincinnati Reds before, because he's been a little all over the place.
He was on the Yankees. He was on the Blue Jays. He was on
Diamondbacks for a while,
Yeah.
and Mets. He was on the Mets for a
Yeah.
little bit too.
all over.
Yeah.
Journeyman.
Hitting 274 on the season, 6 home runs, 571 slugging, and 148 OPS plus. Pretty solid numbers for a guy that you probably weren't expecting those type of numbers from. And he's been doing really good as of late. See the fantasy studs and duds graphic if you need more convincing, honestly.
Of the Cincinnati Reds, too. Shout out to Cincinnati Reds winning a series, winning baseball games, kind of.
Yeah, for real.
They're up to what, 7 wins on the season now,
Oh, God.
right? I think. Yes, 7-24. There you go. Improving a little bit.
Come back.
Yes,
They could still win 100 games.
they can.
They could still win 100 games.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know about that. They're 4-6 in their last 10. That's very good for them. So shout out to Cincinnati Reds, Brandon Drury. Melo, you got your caught napping?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna stay home for this one.
Oh,
I'm staying home for this one. He got off to a rough start, and people are saying maybe he's still hurt. I don't think he is. Just had a rough start. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts had a very. I think people are caught napping on him right now. The past week, he's hit 308, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and he is starting to hit the ball again.
starting to be Mookie Betts again.
Yes.
Good.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mookie Betts caught napping.
He's almost back.
Almost back. Yeah, I'm not ready to say he's 100% back.
Yeah. Okay.
But if when he's 100% back, look out.
Okay. Now for my caught napping, I'm going to the American League West. Texas Rangers. Martin Perez. He was on the Red Sox last year. He is currently 1-2 thanks to the Rangers not being good, but
Wow.
2.10 ERA, which is good for 5th in the American League. 0.99 WHIP. He's allowed 2 earned runs over his last 4 starts, total 19 strikeouts over his last 4 starts, and hasn't allowed a home run all season.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I know we talked about him briefly when we talked about who the Rangers added, and we were all like, Martin Perez. Well, that doesn't mean that's just an arm in the or arm in the rotation, but
Yep.
proved us wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. Martin Perez, Cy Young watch.
Wow.
No, not actually, but we'll say it for the sake of this. But yeah, shout out to Martin Perez doing something for the Texas Rangers out there, doing something for the boys in Arlington. Are they still in Arlington?
Yeah, they just
They
moved
are.
across the street.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, okay. But yeah. Next and last segment, Atta Boy. So if you guys listened to last episode, this is where we give our standout performance of the week, best player of the week. Who wants to go first? Matt, you
Sure,
got it.
why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it attaboy to of the Anaheim Angels. Jared Walsh has been ripping it up lately. This is just in his last week. Okay. 13 for 29. So not quite 500, but almost, which is really good. 4 home runs and 13 RBIs. So he's been bringing in the runs. 4 dingers in a week. Definitely take that. Shout out, attaboy, Jared Walsh.
Shout out to Super Halo Bros. Melo, do you have yours? Or you want me to go?
You can go.
All right.
I have mine, but you can go.
All right. I said someone before we started recording, but I'm going to change it because mine originally was going to be Brandon Drury, but then I didn't want to say the same guy that you just said. So I'm going to go from the Baltimore Orioles, Cedric Mullins.
Damn it.
In the last 7 days, he's batting .407, 3 home runs, 11 hits. Cedric Mullins, a guy who had an outstanding year last year, true breakout year last year, and he's on fire this week. And again, we've talked about every time we brought up the Orioles on this podcast, we've talked about how Mullins has been like the one of very few reasons to actually watch Orioles games. Very entertaining player, could steal base. He had a 30-30 season last year. Hit some bombs, steal some bases. Just a very, very fun player to watch. So good for Cedric Mullins. Atta boy, Cedric Mullins. Sorry, Melo.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the guy who has hit 500 exactly in the past week.
Okay.
From the Tampa Bay Rays, Manuel Margot.
Oh.
Atta boy. The past week, he's hit 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. And like I just said, he's hitting 500
That's
in the
good.
last week.
That's very good. 500. Whenever you bat 500, that's
MLB The Show numbers.
Yes. All right. So let's get back into the last couple things that last couple headlines. One guy who we didn't pick for Attaboy, who really deserves, who might just deserve his own little headline, own little discussion. Josh Naylor. What night was that? Monday night?
Sunday?
Monday night.
Yep.
Huge night, career night for Josh Naylor. 2 insanely clutch home runs, 1 game-tying grand slam in the 9th inning. And then in the 11th, a 3-run go-ahead home run. Go-ahead 3-run home run. Set that backwards. But then after he hit his second home run, there's a video of a fan right behind home plate, and Josh Naylor goes absolutely insane, screaming his head off, throws the helmet, and he's just so hyped. That was awesome. But
that was insane. The energy that he showed was electric. I mean, and just the fact, I would be that nuts too if I hit a grand slam to tie the game in the 9th inning, and then the go-ahead 3-run home run. That would be nuts. Well deserved.
What a night.
He's just the guy who hits tanks, though.
Yeah, he does. I want to talk to Josh Naylor. We'll get him. I want to get Josh Naylor on this podcast before the end of the season.
Let's do it then.
Okay. We'll make it happen somehow. I think we can figure it out. But
And he does it with no batting gloves.
Yes, I was gonna say that too. That's awesome. Like that's so I don't know. I just love watching guys with no batting. Like there's something about watching guys hit tanks with no batting gloves.
Brad Miller and Joey Wendell are the guys that I always think of.
Yeah. I mean, me being a like Yankee fan, like Jorge Posada is a guy who instantly comes to mind. But like that's just so I don't know.
Matt Carpenter.
Yes, Matt Carpenter too. But we need more guys to not use batting gloves.
Yeah, that might result in more bats getting flung out into the field or into the nets.
Yeah. That's why they're nets there. The nets are there for a reason. It's fine. But yeah, shout out to Josh Naylor. Insane night for him.
Can we also mention the team that he did it off of?
No. Chicago
Yeah.
White Sox.
Yes. Who are currently in second place behind your Minnesota Twins.
Yes. Yeah.
8-2 lead in top of the ninth.
Should be
Even
easy. You know, it's funny.
Even Liam Hendricks couldn't get the final out.
Yeah. 8-2 lead. And it's funny. Wasn't who was it that just got mad recently about like stealing and bunting in the ninth inning when they were up
The
big?
Giants?
No, the
Didn't
Giants.
do it?
Yeah, the
Gabe.
Giants did it against for some reason I thought it was Bob Melvin. Wasn't it against the
Oh,
Padres?
well, no, yeah. It was Kapler who was defending his guys.
Yes.
No.
Or
I thought
was it the other
Kapler
way?
Condemned. Kapler condemned whoever did it. I thought.
No, but he came like it was this a few weeks ago, but he after the game he defended his guy. He did.
I thought that he was
No.
upset about it though.
No, he did
No,
because
he
he
didn't.
said
We don't give a shit.
no.
He didn't say
What
that.
he said- I can't believe we didn't even talk about this, but he had said that we try and win series, so we continue to try and win, so we use more of their bullpen, which is smart. Like no one's ever said that. He said we continue to play hard because we're not just trying to win this game, we're trying to win this series. So if we go through more of their bullpen, then they're screwed for the rest of the series. And no one's ever said that. But it looked like he condemned whoever was on the field, like in the dugout. But
Yeah.
then after
Okay.
they were talking to him and he said we're never gonna let up or anything. And this is a perfect example of it, of not letting up in the ninth inning because you're up big. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but what like last week with the Mets and Phillies, and then this, like anything could happen. Like there's no reason why you should let up. You just got to keep playing hard.
Former Phillies manager Gabe Kapler.
Yes.
Okay. We don't need to pile on the Phillies now. Okay.
Hey, I didn't. I was using them as an example of how they blew a huge lead.
Yep. Not to go back to this again, but and former Phillies manager, now incredibly successful and highly praised manager Gabe Kapler.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why is he like so good with the Giants? Wasn't
Because
he
he-
so
bec-
hated with the Phillies
because he has nerds up in the
that make him look good?
yes, he gets all the information from all the nerds in
Yeah.
the press box.
Yeah, he didn't have the support in Philly. Philly's not the right place for him to coach, though, to manage.
Yeah.
When Kapler shows up to the ballpark every day, he has the nerds already with the lineup card and everything. And he already knows the game plan. You're going to pitch this starter for so many innings, and then you're going to use these pitchers after.
It's whatever they're doing, it's working now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so okay, that's kind of a good transition in a way. I just wanted to talk about how everyone in Melo's division is over 500.
Not
Is
for
that-
long.
Is that the
Didn't have
okay,
that
so-
on my bingo card.
no, on May 11th, every team, even the who's in fifth place right now? Rockies are 16 and 15. Diamondbacks are 17 and 15.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just they can't be. Are they bad? are they actually not bad teams, or is it just early?
It's
'Cause
just
we-
early.
Because we thought, did we think that the Diamondbacks or Rockies were going to be worse this year? Who are we lower on?
I think
honestly-
D-backs.
I think we said Diamondbacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably right. But I don't know. Melo, they might be coming for the Dodgers.
That's not happening.
No. It's impressive though. That
It is. It's not gonna last long though. I hate to
problem.
dump on the segment, but
Yeah, no, you're right. It won't last long. It's fun. That's all it is.
at least those fan bases can say, "Hey, we had a winning record at the end of April."
Exactly. That's all that matters.
And
There's
the
some of
and the two, right? Yeah, and the Rockies and Diamondbacks can both say that we won a series from the Dodgers this year.
That's a win.
Yeah.
Success.
So,
That's their World Series.
yes. So when's the parade?
But yeah,
Chris Bryant just won his second World Series with the Rockies.
is there anything else you guys want to touch on this? I mean,
I'm surprised you haven't gotten to your boy yet.
Yelich. Yeah, I know. Yelich.
The other boy.
Oh, Nestor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Don't act like you were gonna.
No, I was gonna talk about Yelich first. I'm not gonna lie. I really was.
Okay. I mean, him
But
too.
on Wednesday today, he hit for his third cycle of his career, and they were all against the Cincinnati Reds.
I didn't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very weird. But he's now the fifth player to have 3 cycles in their career, which is kind of bizarre.
Who are the other two? Do you know?
I didn't prepare for that.
Tony Gwynn and who's the other one?
Dude, come on. I don't know. I didn't prepare.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like Tony Gwynn, that'd be something he would do.
There's gonna be some random person.
Probably.
Probably.
It's funny
Well,
that before we started recording, like Bobby told us that he didn't have the other two. And we still asked him about it.
Bob Musial.
Who?
Yes. Baseball legend.
The Bob
Obviously.
Uso?
And the one and only Bob Herman.
Okay, all the Bobs are out today.
And then Adrian Beltre,
Okay.
Makes sense.
Trey Turner, and Christian Yelich.
I could see Trey Turner, obviously.
And according to Elias Sports Bureau, there's a sixth. Long John Riley, one of the original Cincinnati Reds in the 1800s, also hit
What?
for the cycle 3 times.
They
No
have a
hitter, apparently. No hitter has hit for the cycle 4 times.
Yelich has got a
At
decent
least.
amount of his career left.
Oh yeah, he'll do it. He'll get it done.
Okay.
He'll get it done. I'll let him know I'll let him know that no one has done it. So, but all right, fine. Since you guys are twisting my arm,
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah,
Bobby wasn't gonna talk about it. But since we brought it up,
since you guys brought it up, I guess we should talk about
You got
Justin
your nerve.
Verlander
oh yeah.
having a no hitter into the 8th inning last night.
Something like that. 7th or 8th, whatever it was.
I think it was the 8th, and then another guy who also had a no hitter into the 8th inning the other day, Nestor Cortez.
Oh my God! Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
That's crazy. I don't know, but do you guys watch Nestor pitch? Like other like
I
have
saw
you seen?
some of his start on Sunday, or whenever he pitched.
I think it was.
Was it Saturday or Sunday? I
thought
know it was against Toronto,
I think it was Sunday. I forget if it was Sunday or Monday.
or maybe it was Monday.
Oh,
yeah,
it was Monday. I
maybe
think.
Monday.
But
yeah.
whatever, where he took a no hitter into the 8th inning, 7 1/3, no hit innings. But is he? I don't think he's underrated at this. Is he still underrated, or do you think everyone's just so on board with the Nestor? He's like such a meme at this point that it's like do people know he's good?
I would say it's more like people know Nestor than know that he's like really good. And I think also they're probably saying it's a little too early to declare him really good.
Okay, yeah, okay. Really good is like he's a good pitcher. I
Oh,
think.
yeah,
I can.
good pitcher,
I think.
definite.
I think you can say that like he's been one of. Hold on. I think. Hold on. No. I had this stat up. I pulled it up. Since May of last year, May of 2021, he has the 5th lowest ERA in baseball
Impressive.
Wow.
with like pitcher with minimum of 100 innings or whatever it is. Like, but that's kind of ridiculous. Like it's like everyone thought it was a fluke last season, and this season we're a month in. But I think you can say like this is. I don't think this is a fluke. I really don't.
And I'll say it then.
You think it is?
No, I think he's a good pitcher, and I don't think this is a fluke either. But I'll say it. He is currently in line to represent the American League in the All-Star game.
Um,
I don't know if I don't know if the All-Star game starting in an All-Star game is that big of a deal anymore.
I think it is.
I think it is.
I think
Starting
definitely
and starting in an All-Star game.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're actually not wrong at all. I didn't realize that.
Can't wait to see.
He actually has a Michael Kopech, but he has a
Battle of the
0.93 ERA.
Battle of the Lefties this July at Dodger Stadium. Clayton Kershaw versus Nestor Cortez All-Star game.
If Nestor starts the All-Star game, that would be ridiculous. But I think everyone just knows who he is at this point with a mustache, how he pitches, messes with players, messes with hitters' timing. Like I don't know if the world knows that he's good yet, or if he's just like I said, like I think he's like a meme. He really is at this point. Nasty Nestor.
Definitely.
I think we need to see him. I think the whole country needs to see him too. Like on a Sunday night game, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah.
Because ESPN will milk him. If he's pitching on Sunday Night Baseball, they will milk that to the ground.
Oh, of course. For sure. I definitely. Yeah.
And real quick, I thought the Yankees couldn't have any facial hair. What happened?
You could have a mustache. You can't have a beard.
Okay.
They used to like. There's been a bunch of players that have. I mean, he's the more known one, I guess, recently. But like I remember Giambi had a beard or mustache. He grew out a mustache one time. I don't know. A few players have grown out like big mustaches, but
I guess I just haven't noticed.
Yeah, because it's very rare. Because no one nowadays just has a mustache.
No, they have the full beard and everything.
I'm talking just like normal people, I feel.
Exactly.
But yeah, so shout out to Nestor. And he's like fun too. I don't know. He's just like how can you hate him? But I'm sure.
I can't.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Matt?
Perfect for the game of baseball.
Yeah.
Growing the game.
Yeah. And it's weird because he's a Yankee too. Because usually, no, I'm being like, it's weird that he's like fun and very likable. Because when was there, I guess you can say, Judge like in his rookie year, but like other than that, Yankees aren't fun or like universally liked.
Hideki Matsui.
Like that. There's no, yeah, I guess so. There's no really universally liked Yankees ever.
You mean to tell me nobody loved Alex Rodriguez? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Rivera. Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, well, I feel like
Mariano.
Yeah, I feel like that's an exception, just because he's like a literal legend of baseball. But yeah, I don't know. Yankees aren't supposed to have fun. Nestor's out there having fun and being a very likable player and marketable player somehow.
The whole team is having fun this year. I look up and they have
Yeah.
another walk-off win.
Yeah. Hitting the
Yeah.
gritty. George Steinbrenner's rolling around in his grave looking
Yes,
at
he is.
dancing. But yeah, anything else you guys want to touch on before we wrap this up?
I mean, Yankees walk off. Bobby doesn't want to say it, so whatever. We
No.
thought he was gonna say it the last 20 minutes, but Aaron Judge, his first career walk off,
Yeah,
pretty
that was cool.
insane.
It was cool.
It was cool. It was cool.
That's
First
not
to
what
10
you
home
said
runs.
before we started.
First to 10 home runs. Yeah, no, I don't want to make this about the Yankees. I'm done talking about them. I'm letting you guys run the show. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm good. I'm having fun right now. They're gonna collapse at some point. They're not gonna be, or they might just make it, or they might just make it to the ALCS, and then Altuve will hit a walk-off home
Oh,
run or
now
something.
you want us. Now you want us to feel sorry for you.
No,
Oh, you're 22-8 Yankees.
well, I don't care because I have 27 championships.
Oh, here we go.
Melo, anything? Dodgers? Anyone? Any concerns? Any shout-outs? Any?
I don't have any shout outs. Apparently the Angels now run the town. After one freaking no hitter yesterday.
Angels run LA.
That was kind of my fault. As soon as I said that, I should have known that was coming.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said the Dodgers run Los Angeles. Or
Damn
oh
right.
shit, the Angels run Los. You said the Angels run Los.
See,
Angeles.
you don't even think it's right. Exactly. That's what I
know
thought.
it's not. It's
Yeah.
just too easy.
No. Dodgers. They lost today against the Pirates, but they still took 2 out of 3, so no big deal. Voice cracked again. Nice.
Puberty.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown. Dodgers come home for an 8-game homestand, including a doubleheader next week. So that's gonna be fun to work. And the Phillies are coming to town tomorrow. So Matt, these should be a fun 4 days.
No.
I cannot wait.
Hold on. So this is interesting. This is the first inter matchup here.
I will clap and cheer for Bryce Harper and Nick Castellanos.
Hold
and
on.
Kyle Schwarber. I'll say that right now, Matt.
Let's end the show on this. Set up a wager of some sort between the two of you of this series.
What if we don't have faith in our team to actually win the games, though?
No. Oh, no. Okay, but to set up like a okay, what if hypothetical Cody Bellinger will have more hits than Bryce Harper, something like that. Agree on something. Then we got to do something. Then you guys have to loser. What you guys said? Something.
What is it?
4
3 or 4? 4. Okay.
And then loser has to recap the series, recap video after the series is over.
Okay. What are we thinking here, Melo?
I like that.
What?
That's the thing. It's like I don't like the Phillies don't bug me. It's just
Yes, but come on, it's for this.
I know it's for this. I'm just trying to think. You put us on the spot here.
I know. I just thought about it. I didn't know. Okay, how about
if the Phillies split?
split or better?
If they split or better, I'll do something.
Split or better, you'll do the recap series.
Okay.
And then
Worse than I have to.
And I'll put like the Phillies back. I'll put the Phillies background or something.
so if the Dodgers win 3 out of 4, Matt has to do it.
Yep.
Wow.
3 out of 4 or better.
I mean, come on now.
That's
I like the odds of me having to do this here.
yeah. Melo just doesn't want to do anything. Okay,
I
how
don't
about
a split or better?
I?
Or that's too easy. I don't understand what's the problem here.
I mean, the Dodgers should
seriously.
win 3 out of 4. No.
Hey, they lost to the Pirates today. You never know. Oh, who's pitching? Let me go see that right now before we get out of here. Who are the Dodgers going to send out there?
Zach Wheeler versus what do you call it? Tyler Anderson tomorrow.
Okay. Friday.
Friday's
Ker-
Kyle Gibson versus Kershaw. Saturday, Ranger Suarez versus Walker Bueller. And Sunday is Aaron Nola versus Julio Urias.
Matt, that might be a tough weekend. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's
How about Phillies pitchers will strike out more batters than Dodgers pitchers?
wow. Phillies starters or the starters or
Phillies
just all
pitchers.
pitchers?
Pitchers.
I like that.
Take that. Okay,
I like that.
there it is.
I like it.
There it is. We'll figure it out next or on Sunday. That's how we're ending the show. Episode 26 in the books. We'll figure it out at the end of Dodgers Philly series. We'll see
Matt,
who has to make the video.
Matt, tell the Philly fanatic to make the trip. I want to meet him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. All right, episode 26 in the books. Peace.
See ya.
See ya.